Hello, my name is Lance, and welcome to the Urge Podcast. I coach men dealing with intimacy struggles, porn addiction, sex addiction, and the emotional patterns that can keep people's feelings stuck. And if you're listening right now, there's a good chance you might be having a difficult moment. Maybe the urge just appeared. Maybe you're trying to distract yourself. Or maybe you're sitting there wondering why these patterns keep repeating. Today I want to talk about something very important. The moment before we act out. When people struggle with addiction, it often feels like the behavior just suddenly happens. 1 minute you're fine, the next minute you're acting out. But when we slow things down and look more closely, something interesting usually appears. There is almost always a moment right before the behavior, a moment where something inside us feels uncomfortable. Pressure, loneliness, frustration, fear, disappointment. It can feel like a tight feeling in the chest, or restless energy in the body, or a racing mind that just wants relief. And in that moment, the brain begins looking for an escape. It starts remembering the fastest way it knows to calm down. Porn, masturbation, sex, alcohol, food, scrolling, fantasy. These are all things I've had, as you can see. Something that temporarily takes the pressure away. But here's the important part. There is usually a small window of awareness right before the behavior happens. A moment where we can notice what's happening inside us. That moment might only last a few seconds, but it's there. And learning to notice that moment can change everything. Because once we see the emotional pressure underneath the urge, we can begin responding differently. Instead of immediately escaping the feeling, we can pause. We can breathe. We can ask ourselves a simple question. What am I feeling right now? Sometimes the answer is loneliness. Sometimes the answer is stress. Sometimes it's disappointment. And just recognizing the feeling can start to release some of the pressure. Recovery isn't about never having urges. It's about learning to notice what's happening inside us before the urge turns into action. So if you're struggling right now, slow down for a moment, take a breath, notice what you're feeling, because that small moment of awareness might be the beginning of real change. You're not broken, you're learning how to understand yourself. If this tapped you, send me an email at conversationswithlance@gmail.com, and I'd be happy to talk with you. Remember this: if you can't love yourself in your worst moments. There's no way in hell you'll accept it in your best. Hope you have a wonderful day. Thank you very much.